distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Rao for inviting me to this program. I always wanted to teach, always wanted to do research, but landed up in civil service. But no regret, and I could relate research, training, and government performance. Generally, in civil service, if you do specialization in rural development, you get posted in urban development. Or if you do in urban development, you get posted in rural development. And I have seen one of my ministers in Delhi. I was on deputation for about 12 years. One minister came from urban to rural, another minister came from rural to urban. One minister used to tell rural to urban migration is natural, but he came from urban to rural. Anyway, so I had a lot of opportunity to work in cities, including commissioner of this great city, Hyderabad. I was exposed to cities, but as chief secretary, when I looked into our administrative structure, I think we have to do a lot more, not only to the cities, but also to rural areas. I found that we have got a Panchayat Raj department, we have got a rural development department, we have got a rural water supply department, and I found that the Panchayat Raj department is only doing PMGSY and Panchayat Raj, little bit of rural development, totally away from Panchayat Raj, self-help groups. Then in between there is the rural water supply department, and I found in the village there are 21 programs. The rural supply engineer goes for half an hour, comes back. The Panchayat Raj engineer goes for half an hour, comes back. The Education Infrastructure Corporation goes for half an hour, comes back. So nobody talks to each other. And our biggest problem has been this fragmentation. And I congratulated Dr. Rao to make the National Institute of Rural Development as National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayat Raj. I personally feel rural development is a program, but Panchayat Raj is nothing but institution building, sustainability of the program. Many of our programs fail because we do not devote time to skill building, governance, human resource, institutional building. So therefore, 2 days back, I was just discussing with some people. I was told by one of the project directors ITDAs that the government has introduced a scheme recently where they have got these dollies to carry pregnant women from tribal villages to town centers for delivery. Some 800 these dollies were distributed in one of the ITDAs. The PO ITDA was telling these were done by the health department. Nobody uses those because they are very heavy. You require 4 persons. Where are the tribals? They carry 2 bamboos with some chadar or some cotton they will put and take the lady. So the question is, there is a lot of gap between how when we make policy, when we administer, and when we deliver. And in this context, to students, I would like to tell 2 or 3 things. Start with management because you are all PG diploma holders of rural management. You are not of rural development alone, you are of management. Second, from management, I would go to a broader concept when we work in with public at large. Then the question of we go into the issues of governance. Then the third thing I would like to tell you is good governance. Fourth thing, with all this, how do you deliver? There, I would like to touch upon the role of institutions and individual. Now coming to management, you would have all read. Management is same everywhere, whether it is a private sector management, whether it is a public sector management. The principles are same. If you have studied the management literature, generally they talk of 7 elements. These 7 elements I would like to list. Structure. Why I am telling this? Because as bureaucrats or as RD professionals, you will go to the field. Sometimes we go with schemes and programs. We don't go into basics and the programs fail. Just like the dole is to carry tribal women to ensure institutional delivery in the town centers.